I feel like a lot of my videos start with we're at Chris's garage, we're at Paulie's shop, we're at Paulie's garage. All right, so we're at Chris's garage. It's, random Wednesday night. There's not much going on. It's winter in Pennsylvania. So Chris is going to do some stuff to his drift car. This car is getting sent out for a cage. Kendrick's car's all apart up on the lift for the FD season. Chris bought another beater. I might bring my car in here because Paulie's coming. I want to show him some stuff. So I don't know where this is going. We're gonna see where this goes. All right, so Chris's beater, since the last time we've been here, the original beater looks a lot cleaner than it did prior. He did E46 arms, right?
E46 arms, cut M3 knuckles, stage 2 clutch, the rear main seal, 330 steering rack, because that old one took a crap, and did the whole outer tie rods as well.
Did you replace the outers? You put the new ones on?
Yeah, I put brand new outers on the new steering rack above.
Oh, right, okay. Yeah. So when's this car going to the track?
Just needs the e-brake and then we're set.
Nice. So, well, at least you can, if this car's not done in time, you can at least bring this.
That's the goal.
Yeah. This car is all gutted because it's going to Vermont to get a roll cage put in. Little Pro-Am FD legal John. So he's going to throw this little intake elbow in that deletes all the emissions crap that comes on these. And okay, so like, oh cool, what's it like, the stuff that kind of kills throttle for like traction control and stuff? Yeah.
It cleans up the bay a lot.
Yeah, because that car doesn't have it. That car has an intake elbow on it and such, so it'll clean up the engine bay a little bit, and deleting all that stuff just kind of uncomplicates everything under the engine bay. Perfect example right here. Little Mishimoto elbow. It gets rid of all that stuff that would normally plug into the factory intake elbow.
Yeah, so there's actually usually an extra throttle body here for the whole ASC system. It's a pain in the ass to get around and stuff. So
that's crazy. Where's your regular? Oh, that's your regular throttle body.
Yeah, throttle body's down there with the cruise control also connected to it.
Gotcha.
Took the cruise control module out of that and threw it in here because this was missing one. Maybe to get this one to work again.
All right, I'm gonna jump over here. So this is basically just ready for the boot.
Yeah. So this is like what you delete this big unit.
Gotcha.
And then delete this thing, and I had to cut the bracket off the strut tower, and then now I had to paint it like.
Oh, I saw that little spot you painted in there.
Because I had to. It was like a whole mounting bracket that you gotta cut off.
Yeah.
I don't have to, but
sick.
Gotta paint that some white.
Oh yeah, Paulie's here.
How you doing?
All right. Next up, the new beater. Chris got this wagon, put some wheels on it, and that's about it. Yeah, seriously. And then his winter beater, which he might be working on tonight. I don't really know. I don't think he really knows. Yeah. Yeah. I don't know. When he got all these cars out here, I don't think anyone really knows. Kendrick's car got all torn apart. It looks like the whole drivetrain and the whole drivetrain and everything's out. He pulled the motor, the whole front end, the fenders. So he's prepping for the FD season this year. This is all of his LS stuff laid out here. This is the old 6-liter that lasted a long time. This 6-liter has been through hell.
Still no trouble.
Still don't know what was wrong with it. I mean, it had bent rods and stuff, but it still ran. That was the craziest part, is that this motor still ran.
You said you could look barely find anything that would make it this far.
I don't know. I'd be curious to see once you pull
That'd
it.
look amazing.
I mean, yeah, everything looks good. I'd be curious to see once you pull the pistons out.
All the machine marks are still in there.
Yeah.
It's fucking pretty dope.
Yeah, I don't know. These things are just bulletproof, literally. I mean, this car was NA for a couple years, turbo for a couple years. Yeah, just iron block everything. Hear that, Chris? Iron block everything.
No.
All right, so I have the 3000 in here. This is what happens when you street drive in the winter with like our compound tires. And the track alignment. Toe out on the street in the winter. You cord your tires. So these tires are corded. The V tires are corded because they're summers. Everything's corded on my cars. So I popped the wheel off here. And Paulie and I were just kind of getting an idea what we're gonna do in an upcoming week with the lower control arm. So I wanna get, these cars have like no caster adjustment. So to get the caster adjustment, I need to rotate these plates and make them a caster plate basically. So right now I use them for camber, to get all the camber that I have. And ultimately what I'm gonna do is extend the lower control arm like all other chassis people do, and the longer control arm will give me more front camber. That'll give me some clearance on the inside. See, I rub there a little bit, but then it'll allow me to use that as a caster plate. In addition, we're also going to be shortening this knuckle a little bit more, and also bringing the mount point down a little bit to help get the angle of the tie rod so it's not coming on an upward angle. And this tie rod might be bent too, who knows. Get the tie rod angle at a better angle and get the geometry kind of set up a little bit better here. And that'll give me more steering angle, more than a stock 240 like what I have now, and caster so that the car will have more self-steer. That's basically all I'm going to do to this car before the 2020 season starts. So aside from just doing like an oil change, because I couldn't tell you last time I changed the oil on this thing, I don't think I'm really going to do anything in addition before the season other than just some front suspension changes, because I mean towards the end of last season, like everything just felt pretty dialed. Everything felt pretty dialed. Handbrake's still good. I swapped that axle out the other day. Tube rear is still a little jacked up from hitting the wall, but I mean, it's not hurting anything, so there's no real reason to touch that right now. Otherwise, everything on this car is in good shape, and surprisingly, this thing needs nothing after all the abuse we put it through at Freedom Moves, Haunted Moves, and at Dover when Chris and I were doing some tandems. Oh man, you got the intake pipe on? Did you get a cut?
Yeah.
Ooh, nice cut.
You don't even tell.
All right, so that's back together. This car's back together. And the next random fix of the night is
Thermostat.
Subaru thermostat. Where are the thermostats on these cars? Is it like over by the fill plug?
Yeah, it's down under set. Coolant neck.
Yo,
Yeah, so it's like right there.
that doesn't look easy at all.
I have one under.
Ah, all right.
Down under.
Spill,
I was looking for a drink now.
spill the coolant all over yourself. Shit.
This is not working out. What's the point of the nipple? I don't get it. What the fuck? What is the point of it? Why is there a nipple if it's just gonna come out the threads? I don't get it. Who designed it?
Yeah, this is going great. I feel like this just encapsulates.
Everywhere but in that.
This is like what owning a Subaru, basically it encapsulates the whole owning a Subaru thing.
Yeah.
Nothing's easy.
Fluid all over yourself.
Yeah.
Wait, Polly. I'm on my thumb, Polly.
Is this thing done yet or what? Done?
Working on it there, Mega Chief.
Paulie, is it raining? Spitting? I can deal with spitting.
Yep, do 3,000 GT
Right. 3,000 GTs do in fact sink.
Oh, yeah.
I just need to make sure I have my windshield wipers stocked, John, so I can at least wipe my windshield. So I'm finally home, and Chris finished up the thermostat, and I just left those guys because it started raining, and I had to get the 3,000 home. Hopefully it didn't get too dirty, but I'll wipe it down before the weekend. But I don't know if you heard us mentioning, trying to go maybe go street drifting Friday. Chris's beater would need the handbrake stuff swapped over to be an ideal setup. But either way, if you think Chris should come street drifting Friday night in the city, as long as it's dry, as long as it like the rain's gone and all that, hit the like button or drop a comment if you think Chris should bring the beater out. But thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you in the next one. Maybe it'll be a street drifting video, who knows. So I'll see you guys next time.